The official designation is Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger Ausführung E, commonly known simply as the Tiger I. The Tiger I was developed after Germany encountered heavily armored Soviet KV-1 tanks during Operation Barbarossa in 1941. German anti-tank guns and medium tanks struggled against these vehicles, convincing the German High Command that they urgently needed a heavily armored breakthrough tank capable of destroying any enemy armor at long range. Development was led by Henschel, competing against a rival design from Porsche. After extensive testing, the Henschel prototype was selected because it proved more reliable. The Tiger entered production in 1942. Between 1942 and August 1944, Germany produced approximately 1,347 Tiger I tanks, making it one of the rarest major German tanks of the war. The Tiger I required a crew of 5: commander, gunner, loader, driver, radio operator, and hull machine gunner. This crew arrangement allowed each member to specialize in a single role, greatly improving combat efficiency compared to smaller tanks where crew members often handled multiple tasks. The Tiger I's primary weapon was the legendary 8.8cm KWK 36L/56 cannon. Originally derived from the famous German 88mm anti-aircraft gun, it became one of the most feared tank guns of World War II. Its armor-piercing rounds could destroy T-34 KV-1 Sherman Churchill Cromwell from well beyond their effective engagement ranges. Against heavily armored vehicles like the IS-2, the Tiger still remained dangerous when firing at weak spots or engaging from favorable positions. Secondary armament consisted of two 7.92mm MG-34 machine guns. One was mounted coaxially beside the main gun. The second was installed in the hull for close infantry defense. One of the Tiger's defining features was its thick armor. The hull front measured 100mm. The turret front also measured 100mm. The sides ranged between 80mm. The rear measured approximately 80mm. Unlike later German designs, the Tiger used vertical rolled homogeneous steel armor rather than sloped armor. Although vertical armor sacrificed some ballistic advantage, the sheer thickness made the Tiger extremely difficult to penetrate for most Allied tanks during 1942 and much of 1943. Power came from the Maybach HL 230P45 V12 gasoline engine. It produced approximately 700 horsepower. Despite this impressive engine, the Tiger weighed around 57 tons, limiting mobility. Maximum road speed reached roughly 45 kilometers per hour, while off-road speeds were significantly lower. Although slower than medium tanks, it maintained good cross-country performance for such a heavy vehicle. The Tiger I combined several outstanding qualities. Its 88mm cannon was exceptionally accurate and deadly at long distances. Its thick armor made it nearly immune to many Allied guns during the early years of its service. Excellent optics and highly trained German crews allowed accurate long-range engagements. Psychologically, the Tiger also terrified opposing troops, with many Allied tank crews treating any Tiger sighting as an immediate high-priority threat. However, the Tiger had serious flaws. It was extremely expensive to build. Its heavy weight caused frequent mechanical breakdowns. Fuel consumption was enormous. Transportation by rail required special narrow transport tracks. Repairs in the field were difficult and time-consuming. By late 1944, increasingly powerful Allied anti-tank guns and tanks such as the IS-2, Pershing, Firefly, and improved Shermans equipped with the 76mm gun could effectively challenge the Tiger. Despite popular belief, the Tiger I did not appear in large numbers. At its peak, only a few hundred were operational across multiple fronts. Yet its battlefield reputation became legendary because skilled crews consistently achieved remarkable kill ratios. Several famous German tank commanders, including Michael Wittmann, became internationally known while commanding Tiger tanks. In Gates of Hell, the Tiger I excels as a long-range sniper. Avoid rushing directly into enemy lines. Instead, position the tank behind infantry support with wide fields of fire. Keep the front armor facing the enemy whenever possible. Use binocular-equipped infantry or reconnaissance units to spot targets before opening fire. Never allow enemy infantry carrying anti-tank weapons to approach your sides or rear, as close-range attacks remain one of the Tiger's greatest weaknesses. Officially designated Panzerkampfwagen Tiger Ausführung B, the vehicle is universally known as the Tiger II, or King Tiger. As Allied tanks and anti-tank weapons became increasingly powerful, Germany sought an even more formidable heavy tank. Development began in 1943, combining the firepower of the Panther's advanced gun with armor even thicker than the Tiger I. The result was the Tiger II. Production lasted from 1944 to 1945, with only 489 vehicles completed before Germany's surrender. Its limited production numbers reflected Germany's worsening industrial situation during the final stages of the war. Like its predecessor, the Tiger II required 5 crew members: commander, gunner, loader, driver, radio operator, and hull machine gunner. The familiar layout allowed experienced Tiger crews to transition easily to the new vehicle. The Tiger II mounted the fearsome 8.8cm KWK 43L/71 cannon. This was one of the most powerful tank guns fielded during World War II. Its higher muzzle velocity and longer barrel gave it substantially greater penetration than the Tiger I's KWK 36. The gun could penetrate virtually every Allied tank in service at combat ranges. It could reliably destroy T-3485, Sherman variants, Churchill, Comet, IS-2, Pershing, provided suitable ammunition and favorable impact angles. Secondary armament remained 2 MG-34 machine guns, serving the same defensive roles as on the Tiger I. Protection was significantly improved. The upper front hull featured 150mm of sloped, rolled homogeneous armor. The lower front remained heavily armored. Turret armor reached approximately 180mm on the Henschel turret front. The sides measured around 80mm. The use of sharply sloped armor dramatically increased effective protection compared to the Tiger I's vertical plates. Only the most powerful Allied guns had a realistic chance of penetrating the frontal armor under normal combat conditions. The Tiger II used the same Maybach HL 230P30V12 gasoline engine. Engine output remained approximately 700 horsepower. Unfortunately, vehicle weight increased dramatically to nearly 70 tons. Maximum road speed reached approximately 41 kilometers per hour. Although operational speeds were usually much lower, the engine was simply not powerful enough for such a massive vehicle, leading to reliability problems and heavy strain on the transmission. The Tiger II represented the peak of German heavy tank design. Its gun possessed phenomenal armor penetration and long-range accuracy. Frontal armor was among the strongest of any operational tank during World War II. Enemy tank crews often found frontal engagements almost impossible. Combined with excellent optics, the Tiger II could dominate open terrain and destroy enemy armor before receiving return fire. The Tiger II inherited and amplified many of the Tiger I's problems. Mechanical failures became even more common. Fuel consumption remained extremely high. Its enormous weight restricted movement across weak bridges and muddy terrain. Production numbers were far too low to influence the strategic outcome of the war. Air attacks and artillery also posed serious threats, as the tank's size made it highly visible from above. One fascinating fact is that the earliest Tiger IIs were equipped with the so-called Porsche turret. Despite the name, these turrets were actually manufactured by Krupp and had originally been prepared before Henschel's chassis was officially selected. The later Henschel turret featured a redesigned front that eliminated the dangerous shot trap found on the earlier design. The Tiger II performs best as a long-range fortress. Keep it on open terrain where its exceptional gun and frontal armor can be fully utilized. Avoid urban combat whenever possible, since enemy infantry can easily attack from multiple directions. Always support the tank with infantry, anti-aircraft units, and repair crews. Because replacing a Tiger II is extremely expensive, preserving the vehicle is often more valuable than pursuing risky kills.